Board of Public Works and Safety meeting for Thursday, August 15th, 2024 is now called to order. All board members and legal counsel are present. First, we have approval of our minutes from the meeting on August 8th, 2024.
If there are no questions or corrections, I make a motion to approve the minutes from the meeting on August 8th, 2024 as presented.
Second.
Motion has been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next, we have claims for payment dated August 16th, 2024 in the amount of $184,929.26.
Make a motion to approve claims for payment for August 16th, 2024 in the amount of $184,929.26.
Second.
Motion has been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next, we have a special payroll claim for payment dated August 9th, 2024 in the amount of $648.
Make a motion to approve the special payroll claim for payment from August 9th, 2024 in the amount of $648.
Second.
Motion has been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next, we have handicap sign requests and a street closure. We have Lieutenant Michael Black from the Police Department to present on these matters.
Good evening.
Evening.
We have two handicap requests, new handicap requests for Rexine Davis. Mrs. Davis lives at 218 North 14th Street. Also have one for Sanita Carr. She lives at 850 North 17th Street, 12B.
Make a motion to approve the new handicap sign request at 218 North 14th Street and at 850 North 17th Street, Unit 12B.
Second.
Motion has been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. And Lieutenant Black, since you don't need to present on the requests, we can do those at the end after the street closure. That's all right. Okay. And when you're ready for the handicap sign transfers?
One handicap transfer by Joseph Brown. The transfers from 105.5 North 16th Street to 216 Northwest J Street.
I'll make a motion to approve the handicap sign transfer from 105.5 North 16th Street to 216 Northwest J Street.
Second.
Motion has been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you. Street closure request from Three Rivers. Three Rivers is requesting a street closure for their Great Pumpkin 5K, which is a part of the Wayne County Challenge. The date is set for September 28, 2024. The time being 9 a.m. to about 10:30 a.m. They're requesting a street closure for University Boulevard at 27 in Chester Nook Lane. And the map's included if you guys would like to take a look at that. It's very similar to the Girls Inc. 5K as well.
I'll make a motion to approve the street closure for the Three Rivers Great Pumpkin 5K on September 28th as presented by Lieutenant Black.
Second.
Motion has been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. And for handicap sign renewal requests, we have 380 Hub Etchinson Parkway, 224 Southwest 4th Street, 1400 South 8th Street, 721 South 7th Street, and 1320 Boyer Street. And all paperwork appears to be on file.
I'll make a motion to approve the handicap sign renewal requests at 380 Hub Etchison Parkway, 224 Southwest 4th Street, 1400 South 8th Street, 721 South 7th Street, and 1320 Boyer Street.
Second.
Motion has been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next, we have some bid openings. First, for the invitation to bid on the Elder Bierman and pedestrian bridge demolition. First bid is from Renaissance. It looks to be in the amount of $1,195,000.00. Next bid is from Bauman Enterprises, Inc. Bauman Enterprises, Inc., Baumann. This bid is in the amount of $915,000.00. I can't read the company name because of the shipping labels, so I'll read it once I open it. This is from Door and Associates, Inc. This bid is in the amount of $1,084,600.00. Next bid is from Green Demolition Contractors, Inc. This bid is in the amount of $1,153,486.00. Again, that's $1,153,486. Next bid is from Gentry Demolition LLC. This bid is in the amount of $503,560.00. Yep, $503,560.00. Next bid is from O'Rourke Wrecking Company. This bid is in the amount of $711,000.00. The final bid is from Green City Demolition. And this bid is in the amount of $670,960.00. And these bids will be taken under advisement. Next, we have a bid opening for some requests for quotes for the Elder Bierman asbestos abatement. First bid is from SSI Services LLC. This bid is in the amount of $25,650.00. Next bid is from EnviroWorks. This bid is in the total amount of $13,395.00. And these bids will also be taken under advisement. All right, up next, we have a request for contract number 148, 2024 with Safety Systems. We have Assistant Police Chief Adam Blanton to present this contract.
Good evening.
Evening.
So I'm looking for approval for the installation of 8 lighting equipment, emergency sirens, cages, consoles for 8 new police vehicles from State QPA bidder Safety Systems LLC for $42,279.00.
There are no further questions or comments. I make a motion to approve contract number 148, 2024 to Safety Systems as presented by Deputy Chief Blanton in a not-to-exceed amount of $49,279.
Second.
Motion's been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next, we have contract number 153, 2024 with Wetzel Auto. We have Mayor Oler to present this contract.
Thank you. Contract 153 is the mayor's office is requesting approval for the purchase of a 2023 Chevrolet Silverado fleet vehicle for the mayor's department from Wetzel Auto in an amount not to exceed $49,082.75. Any questions?
No further questions or comments. I make a motion to approve contract number 153, 2024 to Wetzel Auto in the not-to-exceed amount of $49,082.75 as presented by Mayor Oler.
Second.
Motion's been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next, we have a change order for the Loop project, NDOT number 170-2769, contract R-41309. We have Beth Fields from the mayor's office to present this change order.
Thank you. This change order is in the amount of $5,188.49. This is an increase to the contract due to errors and omissions on the part of the design team. There were some challenges with the survey, and so there had to be some additional work, and there was some additional maintenance of traffic that needed to be done for this project, and so that is the amount of the increase that you see here. This, again, is one that the city will pay, and then we will invoice the design team and be reimbursed that full amount.
Thank you for that, Beth. I was going to ask that question. There are no further questions or comments. I make a motion to approve change order for the Loop project, NDOT DES number 170-2769, contract R-41309, as presented by Beth Fields.
Second.
Motion has been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have resolution number 10, 2024, to acknowledge the non-acceptance of a real property transfer located at 1011 North 15th Street. Beth?
Yes, thank you. Sorry, didn't pay close enough attention to the agenda. So this is a resolution to acknowledge that we are no longer interested in accepting the property that's located at 1011 North 15th Street. This was a property that was identified to be part of a project that the Housing Authority was completing. This is something that was identified a couple of years ago as a potential project for them. Now, as they're moving forward in their due diligence, there have been changes to the floodplain maps that make this location no longer viable. The city is not interested in accepting this property without an end use, so therefore we are letting the county know that we are no longer interested in accepting this property.
There are no further questions or comments. I make a motion to approve resolution number 10, 2024, to acknowledge a non-acceptance of a real estate property transfer, 1011 North 15th Street, as presented by Beth Fields.
Second.
Motion has been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have a curb cut petition for 579 Meadowbrook Road, and this has been signed off on by city engineering, city planning, and the police traffic division.
Make a motion to approve the curb cut to 579 Meadowbrook Road as presented.
Second.
Motion has been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next, we have the establishment of a new hiring list for the Richmond Fire Department. We have Assistant Fire Chief James Clark to present on this matter.
Richmond Fire Department is asking for an establishment of a new hiring list due to the fact we've depleted our current hiring list. The new hiring list will contain of 3 recruits: Keegan Bain, Lyndon Blanton, Tristan Taylor.
There are no further questions or comments. I make a motion to approve the establishment of a new hiring list containing Keegan Bain, Landon Blanton, and Tristan Taylor as presented by Deputy Chief James Clark.
Second.
Motion's been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. And next, we have the approval of a position for a special police officer. Adam, when you're ready.
I am. So the Richmond Police Department is asking for the approval of Animal Control Officer Desiree Durbin to be appointed to the position of Special Police Officer. This will allow her to enforce state animal control laws that she may not otherwise be able to enforce in her current capacity. Her pay scale and will not change.
There are no further questions or comments. I make a motion to approve the position of a special police officer as presented by Deputy Chief Blanton.
Second.
Motion's been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next, we have a final decision to render for the Roseview Transit grievance for Jerry Sizemore. And before any possible motions are made, the board members have the opportunity to discuss the grievance. So, other members, if there's anything you wanted to say before any proposed motions?
Mr. President, so we met and we heard the grievance, and we tried to collect facts and ask for evidence. Unfortunately, I wasn't satisfied with the evidence or the facts that were given. So really, I even challenged the fact that he was disciplined, to be quite honest with you. I know that his grievance that he filed doesn't necessarily match what's in the discipline. So what I would like to do is make actually 2 motions, but I'd like your guys' I would like to hear your positions first before I make those motions.
Yeah, I think I'm in agreeance. Lack of kind of concrete evidence on what led to the discipline makes sense, but at the same time, felt that the portion of the contract cited in the grievance did not really match the discipline in the grievance itself.
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
So I think based on the deliberation of the board and the possible non-applicability of the grievance to the discipline imposed for the Roseview Transit driver, sounds like the board will make a series of at least 2 motions.
Yeah, and I'll lead that off. My first motion would be, what's the proper word that we should use here to overturn the decision of the
So before
discipline?
the grievance is voted on, there would be a proposed motion that the board would, I make a motion to overturn the discipline, if that's what the board is in consensus it wants to do.
Okay.
All right, with that stated, I will make a motion to overturn the discipline that was levied against Jerry Sizemore.
I'll second.
Motion's been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
And the second motion would be to deny the grievance claim by Jerry Sizemore.
Second.
Okay. Motion's been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. And we are now adjourned.
Well,
Oh,
and
wait.
just to announce real quick before there's an adjournment, so there would be an appeal period of the grieving party. If that party wanted to appeal this to a court of law, he would have, I believe it's 30 days to do so.
Okay. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate it. And now we are actually adjourned.
Thank you.
You are watching Whitewater Government Television, WGTV, Channel 11, part of the Whitewater Community Television family of stations.